Hey YouTube, what's going on? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to tweak Fallout New Vegas so that it runs smoothly and efficiently on Windows 7. Now, this is for people who don't have a high-end system. Now, a YouTube user by the name of Vanguard, whatever, made a really good YouTube video on how to tweak Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. Now, Fallout 3 doesn't really need tweaking because it's really an amazing game and it runs perfectly on Windows 7. But Fallout New Vegas, for some reason, has a lot of problems for some users. Not all, but just some. And in this video, he basically talks about tweaking the INI files, and it's a really great video, and it does work, and your game will run 100% smoother. Maybe not the 60 FPS limit that you want, but it will improve it a lot. I can guarantee you that. But there are a few problems with the way that he shows you how to do it. And one of those problems is the way he tweaks the INI file. And that is that he makes the INI files read-only. Now what this means is that no matter what settings you change in the game, screen resolution, mouse sensitivity, they don't save to the INI file because the game can't edit them. So every time you relaunch the game, you have to retweak the mouse sensitivity and screen resolution. Now that can be annoying for some users, but it's not really a deal breaker for this tweak. Now I do recommend using this if you just really don't care and just want to get a lot of more FPS and just to be able to play the game. But here's what I recommend. I do recommend using his video and following it, but instead of making the INI files read-only, leave them not read-only, if that makes sense. And download a program called Fallout FNV 4GB from the Fallout Nexus. Now what this does is it boosts up your game to use 4GB instead of 2. The default is 2, don't ask why, but that's the way it is. And this boosts it so that you can have 4, allowing more memory to flow through and much smoother gameplay. It is a most helpful tweak if you really just want to get more FPS and smooth gameplay. Another tweak is Fallout Fullscreen, and what this does is it fakes out your game to think that it's in Windows mode, but it's actually in full screen mode. And all games run much smoother on Windows mode because they don't have to stretch that extra inch or two for fill your whole screen if you have a large monitor. If you don't have a large monitor, I would not recommend doing this. 800 by 600. If you have a very large widescreen monitor, I definitely think you should get this because it is a must and it will improve game performance by at least 10%. Another great tweak is the New Vegas stutter remover. And what it does is exactly like it sounds. It removes the stutter from Fallout New Vegas. But yeah, you have these programs and INI tweaks, but there's also some tweaks you can do within the launcher. And what I mean by that is HDR mode. You can turn that off. Now, I know people don't want to do that because the game looks amazing in HDR mode. You have dynamic lighting coming off of the strip and everything, and it feels immersed, and you feel like you're actually in the Fallout world. Turning it off isn't that big of a deal. It just it disables the lights, and what I mean by lights is in Good Springs and on the strip at night. And I know this sounds weird, but some people don't like that. But if you don't really care about that, turn it off. It's not really necessary, and it will increase your game performance a lot because it's not putting that much strain on your game. Another quick tweak is to disable whatever that is, and anthroposcopic filtering. Even in the launcher, it says best performance. So it is a great tweak and a good thing to do. Now, no, these aren't the best tweaks to do, but they are better than nothing. And so basically what you guys want to do is put all of these in your game and try to just get the best FPS as possible. I do really recommend going to this video. I will have the link for it in the description as always, and I will have the downloads for 4 GB and the full screen and stutter remover. I really hope this helped out, guys. I know that it's not really good because each computer rig is different, but if it does help and get more FPS, or if you find a new way to increase FPS, please let me know. And as always, I will keep making videos for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe.